To survive, she needed a collab with Rome's biggest creator, Mark Antony. But she didn't just send a DM, she ghosted him for weeks to build hype. Then, the reveal. Plutarch describes her arrival in Tarsus not as a diplomatic mission, but a spectacle. A gilded barge, purple sails, silver oars keeping time to music. She wasn't dressed as a politician. She was cosplaying Aphrodite, the goddess of love. This was calculated branding. She was telling the Romans, "I'm not a foreign ruler, I am a living deity." Antony, a rugged general who loved luxury, was the target audience, and he didn't stand a chance. She turned a political meeting into a fan meet-and-greet where she was the main character. Historical records mention massive amounts of incense. She literally curated the smell of the event. It was immersive marketing 2,000 years before the concept existed. The result? Antony abandoned his duties to follow her back to Alexandria. The collab was a massive success. But influence requires constant content. Pliny the Elder tells us of the ultimate flex. She bet Antony she could spend 10 million sesterces on a single meal. Antony saw a normal dinner and thought he'd won. He didn't realize he was in a Mr. Beast video. She took off her pearl earring, worth the tax revenue of an entire province, and dropped it into a cup of strong vinegar. Chemical reaction check. Calcium carbonate meets acetic acid, the most expensive cocktail in history. She drank it. In one gulp, she destroyed more wealth than most kings earn in a lifetime, just to prove a point. The message was clear. I have so much money, I can drink it. It established absolute dominance without a single soldier drawing a sword. But stunts aren't enough. You need a loyal community. Cleopatra rebranded herself as Nea Isis, the new Isis. She minted her face on coins, not as a ruler, but with divine attributes. This was her merch drop. Every time someone bought bread, they held her avatar in their hand. She appeared in public only on high festivals, always in costume. She created a parasocial relationship with millions of Egyptians. She framed her son, Caesarion, not just as an heir, but as a divine co-ruler. She wasn't just a mother, she was the mother of God. This made her untouchable to her own people. You can overthrow a queen, but you can't overthrow a goddess without consequences. She had the brand, the budget, and the followers. But in the creator economy, when you get too big, someone always tries to cancel you. Enter Octavian. He lacked Cleopatra's charisma, so he didn't try to out-influence her. Instead, he launched history's first targeted smear campaign. He didn't attack her armies, he attacked her brand. He painted her as a foreign witch who brainwashed Antony with drugs and sorcery. It was the original exposed video. It worked. Rome turned against them. Antony's support evaporated. The algorithm of public opinion had shifted, and they were being shadow banned from power. The Battle of Actium wasn't just a military defeat, it was a total ratio. Cleopatra saw the engagement dropping and did the only thing she could. She cut the live stream. She fled. Trapped in Alexandria, Octavian wanted her captured alive. He wanted to parade her through Rome in chains, content for his own victory vlog. But Cleopatra knew the first rule of branding: control the narrative. If she couldn't win, she would choose how the show ended. She denied Octavian his trophy. By taking her own life, she immortalized herself as a tragic queen, not a defeated prisoner. Octavian became the first emperor of Rome. But ask yourself, who is more famous today? The bureaucrat who won the war, or the queen who lost it? She was the original influencer, and 2,000 years later, we are still liking, commenting, and subscribing to her story. If you want to see how Napoleon would have used Twitter, hit that subscribe button. Welcome to Divergence Point.